Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Saturday, October 12th. We are about to head off to the wedding. I've got my suit here. Giselle's got all her stuff. She still hasn't decided what to wear yet, but we are oops, sorry. Well, we are about to head off to the place where the wedding is at, where both the reception and the ceremony are at. We are going to be helping set everything up this morning, so you'll kind of see us do that. But yeah, let's head off. It's about a half hour away. It's not that we're running late, it's just that we're right on time. Exactly right on time. So we need to head off and make sure we get there, because we have all the stuff in the back. All the stuff that needs to be set up is in the back. Yeah. So Giselle, take this from me.
So let's go! And my hair looks crazy right now because it's super curly. I'm gonna definitely comb it out some. And I'm definitely not wearing these cat ears. And I need to do my makeup in the car. There's a lot going on.
We're just like wearing really casual stuff right now so we can set things up. And then we have, there's a hotel room we can go and change in when we, later on in a couple hours before the ceremony happens.
Yeah. I also didn't eat breakfast. So a few days ago when we were at Dunkin' Donuts, remember that? I bought myself a pumpkin donut.
Oh, that sounds delicious. So,
that's good. I like it. Oh, it's all glazed and everything. So that's gonna be my breakfast.
I had a muscle milk because usually I don't eat breakfast, but Giselle and I are trying to finish getting ready, and we're gonna go in and help set some stuff up. How are you feeling?
Anxious for some reason. Like, not because of the wedding, but I just feel anxious, which is always fun and helps me function to my max.
you kind of feel anxious randomly at times. So,
yeah. I don't know. I usually get most of my anxiety in the morning, so it's not really related to anything except for the fact I think that it's morning, so I'm like, anxious time! I love it!
It's a slightly like high pressure situation, but
I mean,
I think we'll do fine setting things out, because we just have to finish setting everything up before the wedding starts. That's all.
Yeah, I'm not
and then
like,
get
stressed
ready
at all.
But. What you doing?
I'm sticking flowers in the middle of these vases, and then they'll be filled with water, and then they'll have a floating candle on top. So I'm just cutting all the flowers down to size. Super easy. And then you just stick them in. This one might be too tall. No, is that too short?
That's good.
That's fine. Okay.
And the floating candle goes on top of the water. So this will be filled with water, and then the floating candle will be put on top, and the candle will be lit. Do you know what's going to be in the middle one? Probably more candles? More candle?
Sure, maybe.
There's 14 tables and then 3 of these vases on each table. So
is that too tall?
We're just filling them with,
That might be too tall.
with all these flowers. So obviously this is where the reception is going to be. This place is called Martin's West. It's in Baltimore, Maryland. You're going pretty quickly with this. This is not going to take hardly any time at all.
No, I didn't think it would. And I commandeered a little basket. I don't know whose this is or what it's for. Probably the flower girl, maybe? It's mine now.
Yeah.
For my trimmings.
And they've got just a ton of these flowers. So we have plenty of flowers, and then all these flowers as well.
Flower in each one, and you've got 8,000 flowers. There you go.
Whoops. That flower needs to get cut down. So does that one. Why did they put such tall flowers in? Upward, upward. Is that better?
The three of them are doing a unity sand ceremony.
Oh, okay.
According to Arthur Madison.
Yes.
I was like, oh, sand ceremony? What the frick is a sand ceremony?
It's like a unity, the becoming a family.
Yeah.
So they're supposed to be.
Are they different colored sands?
Yes.
Okay.
So this is where the ceremony is going to be.
I recognize these.
Yeah, we have to fill these with sand. But Courtney said, they're not going to fill this up all the way. It'll take too long. So we just have to put each colored sand.
Did you leave the sand in the other room?
Must be in another bag.
Okay. What colors are they?
Oh no, Arthur had the sand. Yeah, I don't think I ever got the sand. I think Arthur had the sand. We have to get this. Hopefully, it might still be in the cart.
I wonder whose colors whose.
We are in the midst of changing. We are able to get this little suite to change in real quick. I'm all changed into my suit. You can get a better shot of that later. I have to go and figure out how I'm going to set up the cameras and whatnot for recording. My hair is kind of annoying me at the moment, but hopefully it's fine. I brought this other camera here to have two angles, and then this one is going to be closer with the new mic. It's going to be closer to them so we can hear them. And I just need to make sure that it all gets going when it's supposed to. I don't know what time it is, but we're getting close to the actual wedding about to happen. So
It's noon.
it's noon, which means it's only like a half hour away. So there's a lot of stuff happening right now. A whole lot of things, a whole lot of people moving a whole bunch of places. I don't think it's going to start right on time, if I'm being honest, but we'll see.
Friends and family, we are here today to witness the union of Courtney and Arthur in holy matrimony. This is a day of great celebration on which we come together to commemorate the love and dedication these two share for each other and for Madison. It is wonderful to have so many friends and family here with us today. Who gives this woman to be married today? Do you take Arthur to be your lawfully wedded husband, to have and to hold, for better or worse, for richer or poorer, in sickness and in health, as long as you both shall live? If so, please answer, I do. I do. Arthur, do you take Courtney to be your lawfully wedded wife, to have and to hold, for better or worse, for richer or poorer, in sickness and in health, as long as you both shall live? If so, please answer, I do.
I definitely do.
Courtney, please take the ring. Place it on Arthur's finger. And repeat. Arthur, please take the ring and place it on Courtney's finger and repeat after me. I, Arthur, give you, Courtney, this ring.
I, Arthur. Say it again. Sorry.
That's okay, I'm a teacher, I'm used to repeating. At this time, the couple would like to honor Madison. Madison, please come join us and stand between your mom and Arthur. Turn and look at Arthur, please. Courtney and Arthur, your decision to marry also affects Madison. This marriage will give Madison another adult to look to for guidance, another shoulder to lean on, another ear to listen. Each of them will pour sand into one container. Courtney, Arthur, Madison, each of you holds a container of sand. Each grain represents your life. Apart, they represent the life you led before you became part of each other's life. Now, slowly tilt your container and allow the sand to blend into one container. As the sand mixes to become one, so too does your life. Once mixed, the sand can never be separated. Thus, you are joining lives to become one family, united by strength and love. By the power vested in me by the Universal Christian Church in the state of Maryland, I now pronounce you husband and wife. Arthur, you may kiss your bride. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to introduce to you for the first time as husband and wife, Mr. and Mrs. Arthur and Courtney Richards.
Well, the ceremony is all done with and recorded, and hopefully it all came out well. The reception is starting now, but we're gonna go out and take pictures, the two of us, because we're part of the family and whatnot. I got a corsage, by the way.
So did me.
Yeah, so did me, so did you, so did me. Okay, we're done with pictures. They're still doing pictures down there, but we are done with them. Giselle needs to come up here and change her shoes.
Oh my gosh. I mean, it's just so weird because I've been a lot more like kind to my body over the past few years, and I've started wearing much more comfortable shoes and started like dressing in a way, and like my body's just become a lot more sensitive the past few years in like every sense. Like I'm more sensitive to smells and touch, and there's like fabrics that I can't wear anymore that I used to be able to. I don't know. I'm just like super sensitive, and so I used to wear these heels all the time. They're very easy to stand in and fairly comfortable because they're a wedge and all this stuff, and I haven't worn them for a consistent amount of time for like a few years, like probably since what, like 2 years. And putting them on and even just wearing them for like 1 hour, my feet are killing me.
Yeah.
It's just weird how like once I finally like when I did become more sensitive and I was like, okay, I need to be more careful of myself and be nicer to myself, then all of a sudden my body's like, okay, then I'm never going back. So thankfully I knew that would probably end up happening, and so I did bring an extra pair of Oxfords, which are like flat and nice, and I think that will help a lot. These are the shoes that I actually sprained my foot in a few years ago. Oh gosh, I'm old. That was like 7 years ago. It was a while ago, so at a dance, so hopefully that doesn't happen while I'm dancing this time.
We're gonna go back down to the reception now. It was kind of cold and windy out there. I'm really thirsty. We're gonna I'm gonna film around the reception a little bit and try to get some shots of how it ended up looking, because they've added quite a bit of stuff to like our initial setup that we did early this morning. So that's cool. So we're gonna go down and do that now.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, if everyone would kindly direct your attention to the entrance of the dining room. And as I said, let's welcome our bridal party and family. First, I'd like to welcome the maid of honor, Corby Smith, and best man, Daniel Miller. And the next couple, let's have a nice round of applause for Teresa Murty and George Richard. And as well, we'd like to welcome Katie Lainez and Malcolm Richardson. And our next couple, let's have a nice round of applause for Madison Hoffman and Dean Miller. And now, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to ask everyone to put your hands together and help me welcome the next couple and the reason why we're all here today. Again, let's hear for our bride and groom, Mr. and Mrs. Richardson! And now for their first dance together, as Mr. and Mrs. Courtney and Arthur have chosen the lovely tune, Stay With You.
We've been together for a while now, growing stronger every day now. It feels so good and there is no doubt I will stay with you. I will stay.
And a nice round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, for Arthur and Courtney.
If you don't know who I am, my name is Corby, and I've been best friends with the bride for the past 16 years. And if you would have told me when I first met her that I would be maid of honor at her wedding, let alone be best friends, I probably would have laughed. We met our sophomore year of high school, and the first few encounters that I had with Courtney, let's just say, my first impression was that she intimidated me. So much to the point that I kept my distance from her. About a month into the school year, she asked me something that I wasn't prepared for, and these are her exact words, by the way, I'm not making this up. She came up and said, "So I thought about it, and you're like the only girl I could stand to come over. So do you want to sleep over Friday night?" Yeah. I really didn't know what to say, but for whatever reason, I said yes. And before I knew it, it was Friday night and I was getting dropped off at the skating rink. And the rest is history. We've been best friends ever since. Now, according to Google, I should offer some kind of advice about marriage. And I really don't feel qualified for that, but I'm gonna give it a try. Because who really knows the true secret to a successful marriage? Is it to always put the other person's needs ahead of your own? Should you vow to spoil each other for a lifetime? Who knows? But I believe the real secret is to never stop searching. Never stop searching for new ways to make each other smile. Never stop searching for new places to enjoy each other's company. And never stop searching for greater ways to satisfy each other. And to just never stop searching for the secret. Now if everyone could please raise their glass and join me in congratulating the bride and groom. Arthur, you're one lucky man. I love you both. To Courtney and Arthur.
I was not going to prepare something, but for better judgment from the bride and everybody else, they were like, you're going to want to write something down. So I ended up writing something down. I met Arthur about 15 years ago playing travel soccer. These were good days before broken in half legs and pulled Achilles tendons. I'm never going to get them to play again. Their career's over. Courtney now, I've known her actually longer than I've known Arthur. I've had a full educational career with Courtney ever since kindergarten. So I've known her for a long time as well. And knowing each of them separately and seeing them both together, they are definitely made for each other. Please everybody raise your glass for the beautiful new married couple. And congratulations, guys. Thank you.
Cheers. Good job, Dan.
All right, whenever you're ready. We're going to try this one more time. On the count of three, Courtney. 1, 2, 3.
Yes, like that.
All right, on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
And with that, the wedding is over. We're all like putting a bunch of stuff away at the moment. All the stuff that was on the tables is like gone now. We were outside blowing bubbles, and in that interim, everything just kind of disappeared. Actually, it's going a lot quicker than I thought it would. So, yeah, it was a fun time. It's like, I think it's almost 5:30 now. Well, we just put everything in the car. I'm all changed up, obviously. It feels really good to be out of that stuff. I've lost a lot of weight, but like the size that I had was way too big, and the size up from where I am right now is too big, but this size is a little bit too small. So basically what I was trying to say is that it's too tight. And so it feels really good to be out of it. I think almost everybody has left now. It's just, now my mom drunk a little bit too much and doesn't feel like she wants to drive her car. So I'm gonna drive her car. Giselle's gonna drive our car.
Yeah.
And maybe take my niece with her, or maybe I'll take my niece in my mom's car with us. I don't know. But my niece is coming home with us to my parents' house tonight, so. So, we're obviously home now after the wedding. We came home, and then my parents, so my sister and Arthur and the bridal party were like going out to like party after the wedding and stuff, and my parents decided to go join them. So me and Giselle and Madison watched Pirates of the Caribbean. We were like gonna watch some sort of Disney movie, and we were looking through them on Netflix, and that's the one we chose, was Pirates of the Caribbean. So we watched that, and then we watched The Emperor's New Groove, and it's really late now. It's like almost 11. It's not that late, but they left a few hours ago, so I don't know when they're coming back, but I think it's time for sleep. It's been a really, really long day. But my sister's married now, and we have a new brother-in-law, and that's really awesome. So thank you guys so much for watching. I think I'm going to end this vlog here, and probably do another one tomorrow / Monday or whatever. So thank you guys for watching, and we will see you tomorrow.